So duty navigation is a pretty straightforward puzzle. There are a couple of tips and tricks that I will point out when I do them, but other than that, this is one of the simpler puzzles, at least in theory. Let's see. I don't want to move to the right because then the 3 whites are going to pop. Obviously bad thing. Now, the thing with duty navigation that is the most important according to me is that after you pop the board, you pause for a second and you take a look, so you don't use your first move afterwards to swipe something down. Like this. Now I can read the board here that if I move the bottom row to the right one, it's going to be completed. Now that was a pretty simple example, but when you get into more complicated boards, your score is going to hurt if you have to take a couple of seconds every turn to clean something out in the bottom. Now that was a mistake, obviously. Mistakes do happen. But now I want to keep this white up here because, yeah, we got another white before we got a yellow, but you never really know. And me placing the white wrong doesn't help the cause, but we're clear. Same thing here. Take a second, look at the board. If I move this 2 steps to the left, and it's good. Now, in the second one, I can just move this 2 steps to the right. And we didn't even have to do anything, and it cleared. So with this one, we're gonna have to clear the orange. Now, for the lower rank, speed is pretty important. Well, the most important part is efficiency. And because of this, you want to try to keep. For example, here I have the red and the yellow, and while I have to move fill pieces further down, like in the line below, I still try to keep red and yellow, but just like I kept the white here, except I dropped it. But yeah, straightforward. Now, had I moved this to the other side, I would have dropped my yellow, which is bad because I need it for this line. Yeah, take a look here. If I drop this, it's going to clear the yellow. Very bad, because then I'm going to need 2 yellows. Same thing here. See, it's very important to be attentive in this puzzle. You can really ruin it for yourself. Take a look. Well, there's no orange on the bottom line, but if I do it like this, there is. This way, I can keep my platform quite nicely. Thus, I increase the speed and the pieces needed to be dropped. Or I decrease the pieces needed to be dropped. Thus, I increase my efficiency. It all comes from this simple thing. Yeah, take a look at this. 2 steps to the right. At this point, it's pretty repetitive, but there is. Well, this is an issue, or a quite common one. Let's see, this board doesn't complete itself, so we're just going to clear majority of the things. then the red are opposite to one another. Yeah. One way to keep the boards clean when you go up to these larger boards is that you make sure the bottom row has a combo. So for example, if there's a red here, if this would be a yellow, it would drop down. Well, I can show you like this. Now when I do this, this tree is gonna clear, so my board is gonna be a bit clearer. And well, I'm still gonna have to pop it, but this did give me the opportunity to clear this board or fill this board a lot quicker than I would have had I not had that tree. It also gives you a slight score increase, but nothing noticeable. Now, as always, keep the white up here. What happens if I move this left? Well, it clears, so do it like that. Now I can't keep this white. It's too much of a hassle. That's a mistake. Not a costly one. Yeah, so we pooched a bit here. Might lose our ink red because of it. But yeah, that's a pooch as well because we could have filled it with what we had on the line below. Mistakes happen, it's okay. Yeah, if we look at this row, so if I shift this like this, being attentive and just not just rolling it over. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try this trick again to keep the board clear, which is essentially unnecessary since we got complete new stars, but we're gonna do it for the sake of teaching. See, this blue star is gonna fall down and make it clear on the bottom row. Okay, so yeah, if we look at this board now, we can see that if we do this, this is part of the skill of the navigating to read the board before you make a movement. See, if I take move this, we're gonna have a bad time. That's the end of the voyage. Straight Incredibles with a lot of mistakes. Not that difficult.